Hey guys, it's Corinne. I wanted to share with you chapter number 12 in the book, The Power of Awareness by Neville Goddard. And he really just talks about imagination and how our attention just truly create our reality. So here it goes. Subjective Control, chapter 12. Your imagination is able to do all that you ask in proportion to the degree of your attention. All progress, all fulfillment of desire depend upon the control and concentration of your attention. Attention may be either attracted from without or directed from within. Attention is attracted from without when you are consciously occupied with the external expressions of the immediate present. The very lines of this page are attracting your attention from without. Your attention is directed from within when you deliberately choose what you will be preoccupied with mentally. It is obviously that in the objective world, your attention is not only attracted by, but is constantly directed to external impressions. But your control in the subjective state is almost non-existent. For in this state, attention is usually the servant and not the master, the passenger and not the navigator of your world. There is an enormous difference between attention directed objectively and attention directed subjectively, and the capacity to change your future depends on the latter. When you are able to control the movements of your attention in the subjective world, you can modify or alter your life as you please. But this control cannot be achieved if you allow your attention to be attracted constantly from without. Each day, set yourself the task of deliberately withdrawing your attention from the objective world and focusing it subjectively. In other words, concentrate on those thoughts or moods which you deliberately determine. Then those things that now restrict you fade away and drop away. The day you achieve control of the movements of your attention in the subjective world, you are master of your fate. You will no longer accept the dominance of the outside conditions or circumstances. You will not accept life on the basis of the world without. Having achieved control of the movements of your attention and having discovered the mystery hid from the ages, that Christ is you, is your imagination. You will assert the supremacy of imagination and put all things subjective to it. Wow. So that is subjective control. And basically what Neville is trying to tell us is that we are constantly, our attention is constantly being used up and just used up pretty much by the things that are on the exterior, on our world, what we see, what we hear, what we perceive to be solid, tactile, tangible truths. But if we set aside time to practice every day and go within our own world and direct our attention is powerful. And the creative mechanism is the imagination. So we create with our imagination, and our attention is what gives it power, what gives it life. So although everything that we see that is all around us is already manifested and created, if we are to change that stuff, we have to go within and change it first mentally within that concept, identify ourselves with it, and assume that state of being it. And that is being really subjective, and not just, available to any thought that just comes on the wind. You're just like a leaf in the gale, blowing whichever the wind blows. But to take active control of your mind, of your thoughts, is putting Neville Goddard's principles in actions. So let me ask you this. What is it that you desire? Where do you want to direct your attention? Is it a new house? Is it a new vacation? Is it a new customer or client or a better business? Better relationships with your family or parents or loved ones? What is it that you desire? Go within and create that desire, and then walk as though it is so. and really just apply yourself and assume that state repeatedly until you begin to see the world change around you. This works. I know for a fact this works. When we drop our attention as the way things are and put them on the way we desire them to be, we are creating. And it is the attention that we give things that give it power. You ever notice with the kids, if they're having a fit or they want this and that and they're just up in an uproar, if you ignore them, if you don't give them any attention, they're like, okay, this isn't working, I better move on. Where you place your attention is where you place your energy, and our thoughts and our energy is what is creating this world around us. Just remember that there is a little delayed factor, so you must persist until the world conforms. And that is really what Neville Goddard talks about in his Power of Awareness. So that is chapter 12, Subjective Control. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm a big Neville Goddard fan, and I would just love to share the amazing books and lessons that I've learned from Neville Goddard and other teachers that have helped me transform my life from where I was to where I want to be. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.